Hi guys, it's Nancy. Welcome to March. We're going to do the Mod Squad challenge card today. I don't know what we're going to make. We're going to make something. I'm going to start by cutting a piece of Nina Solar White down to card front size. I'm going to make this card front 5 1/4 by 4. Now we did have a little bit of a problem with the, they just look awfully big to me. We did have a problem with last month's challenge. I do apologize to everybody. There was issues with the template coming and going. So hopefully that is all resolved now. I'm going to be using this multi-step bicycle set. Somebody had asked if I had it, and I have not used it yet, so we're going to try it. I also picked up this cool blending brush from Five Below. If you've seen before, I've picked these guys up. You know, they're at Five Below, so I think it was $3, but I like that they had the curved handle. So I thought, oh, maybe we'll try that out. But it has the nice soft bristles. And I know some of you guys like these because they're pretty flexible. But I thought since this is sturdier and it doesn't move, it might be easier for some people that can't put that pressure down. So just a handy find. Okay, so I'm gonna get the mini Misty out. All right, for the mini Misty, I have, because I got questions on this before too. This is just a piece of the grid paper that comes in here. I don't even know where mine's at. But I took a piece of it and I laminated it. So this is laminated, and then I put a piece of Ranger sticky grid in there. So once this loses its stickiness, we just tear that off and put a new piece on. Leave my foam underneath there. I did not come up with that idea. I think Jennifer McGuire came up with that idea, or Christina Warner, one of them, long time ago. Okay, so we're gonna put our piece of cardstock in there, and I think what I'm gonna do is we will stamp the bike, and then we'll do kind of this grassy ground, and you know, we'll do some clouds and all that good stuff. So let's see here. I guess I'm going to start with layer 1 of the bike. Oh, I like the saying on here. Let's see here. Life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you must keep moving. I love that. Keep calm and pedal on. Enjoy the ride. Just keep pedaling. Pedaling, cheer your way, and this is how I roll. So really cool. And it looks like this is a 4-layer bike, and then we have some layers if you want to add flowers. So let's see how we do here. And again, this is my first time using this set, so bear with me. That's why I am going to use the Misty. I want to make sure I line it up correctly. All right, now it looks like the bike and the basket are all connected, so I might want to break up my ink here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're just gonna put our bike here off to the right. My magnet's in the way. And again, I'm going to use my little mini Altenew ink pads. I will link those down in the description for you, as well as the stamp set. I think that I would like a pink bike with yellow flowers in a brown basket. Let's see if I can make that happen. Maybe we should do a blue bike. We'll do a blue bike just to play it safe. Okay, so I'm going to start with layer 1 on this bike being Caribbean Sky. And I'm only going to ink up the bike with that color. I'm not going to do the basket in that color. But the whole bike, I mean, I guess you could go in with different color markers if you really want it to be detailed. So this is layer 1 of the bike, and then I'm going to do layer 1 of the basket with Rocky Shores. I'm doing the bike and the basket, 2 different colors. Let's see how that stamps out. Oh, I don't have enough ink on the wheel. Okay, let's do that again. A little more on the basket. And a little more. Oh, I wonder if we should do the bike wheels a different color. Maybe I should do the wheels gray so they, oh, that's going to take too much work. For my first time stamping it, I think I should stick to the basics. This would be great with stamping markers. I think that's probably what I should have done, because then I could have changed the colors up a little more. Okay, not bad looking. Okay, layer number 2. We're going to line that up over our bike. Pretty easy to see the outline of everything and where it goes. Oops, stop sticking my head in the way there. Sorry, guys. I believe I have that correct. So I'm going to do layer 2 of the bike, of the basket in mocha. And then the bike in Persian blue. A little bit of blue on my basket, so I just want to dab that out of there, go back in with my mocha and touch that up. Okay, so layer number 2. Okay, not bad, starting to come together, looks like a bike. Layer number 3. And again, this is pretty easy to line up. I think even if I were stamping this with an acrylic block, I'd be okay. Okay, so layer number 3 for the basket is going to be espresso. Really dark brown there. And then for our bike, it's going to be sapphire. I think the bike would have looked really well if I would have done it in grays and blacks, because then it would have looked like more of a metal bike. This color is not sticking very well, so we are going to have to double stamp this. Oh, actually, we're going to leave it alone because that looks pretty good. I am not going to double stamp that. I'm really liking the way this is coming together. Okay. Layer number 4 looks like it is the darkest shadow layer of the bike. I think for that one, I'm actually going to go in with some black. Oh, that is cool. That is probably the easiest layered stamp I've done in a long time with so much detail. Like, it really looks like it's going to be harder, but it's not. I think I was intimidated thinking because this bike was so detailed that I was going to have issues with it, and it's really not that hard at all. Okay, so now we're going to do our little flowers. Let's see how they go. This says layer 1. Let me look at the directions here. Okay. Okay, so I guess they do kind of stamp over the basket a little bit. Like that. Okay, so we'll do those in the suggested colors of the yellows. And we have 1, 2, 3 in, no, 1 and 2 are kind of in an orange yellow, 3 and 4 are in green, and 5 is the center of the flowers. So we're going to start with fresh lemon as our first yellow. Stamp that again. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, layer 2 is suggested to be a little more darker, like an orangey yellow. Right here. I do need to kind of stick my head in here because I need to line up the top up here, which my stamp is slightly stained. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go in with maple yellow, which is a darker yellow. Oh, wow, that looks really pretty. Let me show you guys the detail there. Focus. Pretty. Okay. Man, I have the dropsies today. Everything gets picked up and falls on the floor. Okay. So now layer 3 is starting to put the greenery, the leaves in. So, okay, for this, you actually can see the stamp set kind of like a cutout of where the green is supposed to go. Okay, I see. Sort of. Okay, so there are three, let me show you here. There are three main flowers. I want to point these out so you can understand if you're trying to follow along at home. Okay, there is a flower here, a flower here, and a flower here. And on that leaf stamp, those are all cut open. There's an open space. So what we want to try to do is line up our open space around those three flowers. Okay, hopefully I have that correct. We'll find out. I'm going to use a light green. I'm going to do tangled leaf. Now, if you're not sure, you can always, again, do your layering guide to see how it's going to go, and then stamp it. But I don't think it's going to make a whole bunch of difference, as long as your greens are on top of each other. That looks pretty good. Good job, Nance. I'm actually going to stamp that again. Very surprised at myself. Because you guys know how I like to wing it. That looks really good. This is a really easy set to use. And I got this set secondhand from someone who got out of stamping, so I scooped it up. You know, you can buy the stamps in certain web pages used, so. Now we're going to go in with a darker green. That's the second layer of green. This is called Forest Glades. All right, it just darkens that green up. Now, I don't think I had that one lined up perfectly, so I'm not going to restamp that one. I'm going to leave that one alone. It's fine. Okay, and then the last layer for the flowers are the centers of the flowers. Again, I am going to focus on those three bigger flowers in the center there. These are the flower centers, and I'm going to go in with Honey Drizzle. Ah, it's so cute. Oh, I almost dropped that ink. That is too stinking cute. And that's it. That's how simple it is. Now, you guys know me. I can't just leave it like that. We need to add some color, some sentiment. So we're going to do the simple thing I always do. We're going to do some green grass at the bottom there. Let me see which one of these I have marked for green. Maybe I don't have one marked green. Well, we'll make this one green. Okay. We'll go in with the tangled leaf, which is, and again, there are a lot of other stamp sets out there. I mean, I can show you guys a whole bunch of kitchen sink stamps that are grass, green, all of that stuff. I'm just trying to use one stamp set here, maybe pull in a sentiment. But if you have the other kitchen sink stamps, they all go together so beautifully. They're really nice how they all layer together. We have the grass and the bunny set. We have the layered grass. That's like the golf set. So they all layer very nicely. If you want to use those other sets together, I would encourage it. The trees would look nice. The birch trees would look great on here. But I'm just showing you, if you just have this one set, how you can make it really look spectacular just by itself. I need to make that the green one. Okay. And then I do have a blue one. I know I said I was going to use that new brush today, but I don't want to stain it. All right. And so for the blue, we're going to go back in with our cloud stencil. This one's from My Favorite Things. I also have the cloud stencil from Blue Knight rubber stamps. So use what you have. And if you don't have one, you just take a scalloped edge and cut on some acetate and you can make one. And I'm going to be very light with my blue here. This is, again, Persian blue from Altenew. I don't want, you know, a whole bunch of blue on here because I don't want it to overpower the bike. I just want the sky to be in the background. You know, I want my bike to be my focal image. So I'm going to blend all of that ink in, actually. Okay, so now we have this fun cloudy sky. Let me go around the edges here. Okay, and now we're going to take our fun sentiment. I really do like this sentiment. And, oh, it just barely fits if we put it there. Kind of like the "this is how I roll." I think that's cute. I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to stamp that in my VersaFine Clair black ink because it's nice and dark. Now, if you're worried about it being straight or not stamping it correctly, please get your Misty out and use your Misty to line it up. But you guys know, this is how I roll. Perfect. And then I would just mount this on my card base. And I have a super easy card. And that did not take very long. Very easy to layer. Ooh. Ooh, what time is it? Let's step it up a notch. We're going to step it up a notch here. We have the Spring Daffodils set. Do we dare put one of those in the corner? Let's go for it, Nance. Really getting bold now. If I mess this up, I'm really going to be mad. Okay, Nance. Okay, layer number 1. This green layer right here. Oh, it's not going to fit. Well, if I stamp that in, it's going to cover my sentiment. It's going to cover the sentiment. Well, there goes that idea. Well, I guess I could lower it and put it like that. All right, I will do that off camera. All right, so this is part of the Mod Squad challenge for March. I want to see a card that has something with wheels. So, bike, cars, automobiles, buses, trucks, anything that has wheels. Don't forget, you get extra points if you use kitchen sink stamps in your submission, so check it out. I will link everything down in the description for you down below. If you're not part of the Mod Squad challenge, it's completely free to enter and you could win $25 towards kitchen sink stamps. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any of the description items that I've used, they will all be in the description. If you have any comments or questions, put those down in the comment box. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please click the subscribe button at the end and the wiggly bell, and then you'll get notifications whenever I post a new video. And I have an entire playlist on kitchen sink stamps. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.